Hey guys, welcome back to Screen Orb. Today we'll talk about bars that made us angry on Bar Rescue. Part 2. Let's head into it. Number 6. Punch, Drunk, and Trailer Trash, the O-Face Bar. A restaurant is a great place for a first job, but it can be awful when the managers and staff don't care. In the O-Face Bar, this was the case, as the staff got drunk, started fighting with each other, and much worse. The food was not edible, the mixing glasses were broken, and a physical battle broke out once John put them to the test. And the worst part, the family were these people. In the end, for the first time in history, John decided to walk away and recommended counseling to everyone. The owner was arrested 2 years later on suspicion of abuse, so it's pretty clear why the O-Face Bar is permanently closed.
Karen is back there like this, angry. She spent more time in her office.
Number 5. Shamrocks and Shenanigans, Malones. It was hard for Bob Isaacson to manage the bar, and it isn't as easy as Cheers made it appear, so he brought in his girlfriend to help him out. Until their relationship got strained, it seemed like an easy decision. On top of that, he was not respected by his staff, and conversations often turned into fights. And the worst part, the bar was losing revenue of $6,000 a month, which is never a good sign. There was basically no management, the bar lacked any kind of identity, and jobs were not taken seriously. It seemed that John and his team helped guide the team back to their primary goal and gave the bar a makeover and renamed it Waypoint Saloon.
It puts a lot of strain on our relationship. It's hard to find moments where we're just doing something for us.
Number 4. Blacklight District. In Season 4's Drunk on Punk episode, this bar was a punk rock themed Blacklight District in Long Beach, California. Owner Dave refused to accept any modifications to the building, drink menu, or choices for music. He would only play punk rock, considering anything else had to be selling out. He made it clear that he would prefer to close his bar than to play another genre. He displayed an immense ego, going so far as to offend customers who, along with John and mixologist Phil Wills, criticized the music. He sneered at Phil's attempt to prepare a drink menu based on fruit that sold well at other bars with a music theme. Joe Escalante, the Vandals bassist, who acted as a recon spy, pointed out that as much as he loved punk rock himself, it was a specialized genre unlikely to keep a bar in business on its own. Dave chose to respond with a personal attack instead of finding fault with Escalante's knowledge or logic. He mocked Escalante's grandpa sweater and implied that to get punk, the 35-year-old veteran of the punk scene was too old. The insulted bassist left the episode. The only change Dave was interested in was that kitchen was added. John found this ridiculous because Dave couldn't even run the right bar. Dave's bar was dirty, and during the stress test, he showed more of a hindrance than help. John happily complied when Dave told John to leave, insisting that he knew better to his face. The employees, particularly jilted investor Gabe, were dismayed at the apathetic attitude of Dave and the hope that John had taken away with him.
We don't want you here anyways.
Oh, really? Here's my view. You think I'm an idiot, but you're the idiot.
Number 3. Too many managers, not enough man. Pro Sports Bar. John realized in this episode that there was an abundance of on-site executives, which were not required. They all seemed to have an agenda of their own, but the one thing they saw eye to eye on was that the owner was having a hard time. It's not a good sign when the owner can't manage his own employees successfully, and John saw this right away. It was a painful episode to watch, from their attitude towards reconciliation to the constant argument. The bar has now been called BR Steak since the show, and it's still in business.
Not only is overpouring like that completely irresponsible, it makes the liquor control system meaningless.
Number 2. Pirates Tavern. Shortly after the episode was filmed, the pirate-themed bar Pirates Tavern in Silver Spring, Maryland, which has been rebranded Corporate Bar and Grill by Taffer, reversed all of the changes Taffer made to the bar. A YouTube video called Pirates Revenge was released by the owner, showing the corporate sign produced by Taffer's team being shot and burned in effigy. YouTube viewers strongly disliked the video and gained a positive ranking of only 4%. If you had a pirate concept that failed for 5 years and had a new concept, would you go back to the concept that failed for 5 years or try something new? It defies logic that someone would go back to a failed concept just because they didn't like the new name. As part of the April 5th, 2015 episode, in which Taffer grades the bar as an epic fail, Pirates was revisited and the owner sought a second rescue. However, within a week of the premiere of the revised episode, Pirates decided to close its doors for good. In an episode of Back to the Bar, the owners made amends with Taffer and announced that they plan to open a new bar in Florida within the next year, Bar Refuge. They also appeared alongside their daughter in the episode, getting freaky at the tiki, as recon spies for the Tiki Lounge. Number 1. Owner on the Run. The Original Hideout. The Original Hideout in Tucson, Arizona was owned by 2 brothers. The main issue was that one of the brothers was owed $300,000 in debt and could not seem to keep up. The overwhelming weight on the shoulders of these 2 brothers was enormous, but is what some business owners have to endure. Raul, the other brother, couldn't seem to shake the stress and anxiety, and during filming he literally ran away. As these brothers were completely in over their heads, it was a sad scene. What do you think about these bars? Which one made you the most angry? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.